Hey, you guys, guess what time it is? It is time to talk about it. Do you hear me? Today is Saturday at 5, and I hope y'all are on time. Because guess what? I was a little late, but that's okay. I need you all to be ready for me. Guess what we got? We got a man in the house, y'all. We got Philip McCurdy. Do you hear me? And if y'all don't know him, y'all check him out on Phil Mac on Facebook. Do you hear me? Listen, tonight is going to be a special night, you guys. Tonight is pretty much about you fellas. I know y'all have been DMing me wanting to know when are we going to get to what the men think about this thing. Men we want to talk to. So I got somebody here, y'all, that is right along with me. A man's view. Now, once again, we're going to go ahead and say for the ones in the back that don't know, this is only our opinions. It does not make them facts. We are not here to mend or hurt anybody's situation. We're just here to talk this thing out, y'all, on Let's Talk About It. I got sick of you men DMing me. So here is Philip Mac, honey, in the flesh for you fellas to talk about what he needs to talk about. Okay? Anyway, Philip, you want to introduce yourself to the people? Let them know who you are a little bit.
Well, it ain't much to say. You're Mac. You know, I'm friends of the upcoming lady right here who y'all been watching lately. So, you know, I ain't gonna say too much because I ain't got too many words, but
oh, you gotta have some motherfucking words.
I'm talking about myself.
Not have no words.
I'm talking about myself. Y'all will get to know me soon, you know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all, and I hope y'all get to know me, and I get to know y'all, some of y'all know me.
Of course. Most definitely. Y'all, guess what? This is my homeboy. But actually, he's my old man homeboy. But we have grown a rapport over these last couple of years, y'all. And I feel like if anybody is going to get here and talk about me and stuff back and forth with me, Philip is the dude, honey. He is the dude. Do you hear me? I'm so excited. Let me look over here and see who's all in with me. Oh, man, we got my daughter here, my nephew here. Oh, man, hey, you guys. I'm glad you all decided to step in and watch us tonight because we got a lot going on. Like I said, I had a bunch of DMs, and for some odd reason, this week it was more about what the men wanted to talk about. So for you ladies, you just stay tuned, just, you know, because we got some stuff to go back and forth about. And I am ready. I'm going to kick off the first thing that the men wanted to talk about, okay? The first thing that the men want to talk about, Phil, oh my God, is trusting women. And why does men have a hard time trusting most women? And what type of women is hard to trust, in your opinion?
Well, that's a great question. And I love this subject here.
I know you do.
I love this subject.
Okay.
Well, you know, first of all, it depends on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
First of all.
Of course.
And, you know, we all call ourselves have been hurt. You know, victimized. You know, we sit back and dwell on that. But to be honest with you, to trust a woman, it has something to do with the way you grow up.
Of course.
To be honest with you, you know, I've been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that plays a major role along with being hurt throughout your life with being with women or a woman or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love women, but sometimes you can kind of like have a situation where you can have grudges or stuff can build up due to situations that'll make you kind of like not trust them because everybody's sneaky. Everybody conniving.
In their own right. I'm going to add that. In their own right. Like a lot of women aren't sneaky, but it's a bunch that are. So we're going to say in their own right. Not every woman, but...
I was just speaking in general. I don't want to step on no toes or nothing like that right there. But, you know, I'm just speaking in general, and I might say a few words that might offend some people, but I don't mean anything.
Well, we ain't here to offend or commend. Listen to me. We're here to speak facts and opinions about what we feel. So you could just open up and tell us from a man's perspective, like, what it is that causes you guys not to be able to trust women, and what type of women would you just be like, listen, she's like this or that, I'm not even going to be trusting her from the jump or whatever. What gives you that motion to say, I'm not even going to trust her at all?
Well, to be honest with you, just to put it on the table, and it's kind of like some old baby hating Steve Harvey stuff. It really has something to do with the man himself, because sometimes we kind of like be engaging and participating in situations that is not fair.
Right.
And I understand that part of it, but certain men are risking their freedom and their life for their mate in their household, so they feel kind of like obligated to do certain things, and they get judged by it, and certain women act out. And when they act out, a man don't understand the thing that he's doing is affecting what she's come up with, and it causes conflicted problems and situations and stuff. And I've been thinking lately, and I used to like think totally different, like a young person. You know, I was what you would call a male chauvinist.
Okay. Well, elaborate on that. Tell us what now do you see that's different or has changed in you that makes you okay with women, but you wasn't back then? Because like you stated before, it's like certain times that guys have been brought up a certain kind of way, probably around a bunch of women, I'm not for sure. So then they've seen different things. So you can elaborate a little bit on that to get us an understanding of what causes.
Don't do it like that, because you just hit a home base, you know, a home run that I didn't even want to score on.
Oh, okay.
Because that kind of like plays
well,
a
you
lot
had
of
to talk
role
to me
too.
or not now.
I know it, but then you go to thinking and stuff, right? And then you go to thinking like Steve Harvey was told already. You feel?
Well, you ain't Steve Harvey.
But you gotta.
We talking about your opinions on most men.
Yeah, on most men are firm about what they believe in, and we were raised wrong or we were raised right in our own mind. But I was raised by a lot of women.
Okay.
So by me being raised by a lot of women, I got inside scoop on how they think, how they feel, what they do, what they will and won't do, and why they will and won't do. You feel what I'm saying? And that kind of hurts me to know this. You know, people say what they want to say, act like, you know, and I praise my mama. I praise my granny, you know, I praise my sister and everybody, whoever I ever made children with or whatnot. But sometimes we all can dig up some things or do some things that be, you know, low down dirty shame.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that where the distrust come in. That cause when you find love, you don't see love.
Yeah.
You did?
Right.
Have you found love?
Well, I think I have. I mean, you know, it's different levels. Like what you're saying is so true. And I have said this over and over before, that my mom and dad has been together for years. And the only thing that a person or a child...
I think you hurt my feeling though. See, certain times, stuff like that right there, kind of like put people on different levels in life, you know.
Yeah, and I don't get me wrong, because I know that. I know it's a bunch of women out there, or a bunch of men that wasn't raised with a father, or wasn't raised with their mother, or wasn't, you know, their grannies took care of them, or, you know, their uncles, or whoever they looked up to. At this point, like I said, I can only speak on me. I only want you to speak on you and your experiences in life. I don't want you, we can't speak for 1,000 motherfuckers, okay? I'm going to just put it on out there. The only thing I can think speak on is on myself.
To speak on me, and I wanted to be fair, but, you know, I've been through so much things, so much bullshit, so much pain, or whatever you call it, that I feel the way that women feel about men that I feel about women, you know, vice versa, cause, you know, we go through shit. And you know, I really didn't want to elaborate and speak on shit, because people get so fucking emotional and go.
We don't care nothing about that. We don't care nothing about people being emotional. We talking the truth.
I don't care nothing about it, but it finna happen. You did. So, you know, I kind of like done came in contact with a lot of, I don't want to say, you know, I moved here from another state, and it's a different environment. And I'm not used to it. I'm going to blame it on that right there, but I think morals and principles is out of place. Okay. You know, I witnessed a lot of women being men, and a lot of men playing women roles.
Of course.
And that's kind of like, some people would call it, you know, I call it backwards. That's what I'm going to call it.
I can relate to
I'm
what
gonna call
you're
it
saying.
backwards, and you know, I've been dealing with people, and I understand that people don't nobody want to get nobody a chance to find out, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
everybody always want to sit right around and judge you from your last past experience and won't jump out there. You know, it really a hot mess that, from my point of view, how I feel, fellas and ladies and whoever critics, it just fucked up that a woman that wants you to be a man, shit, when you blow her back out, make her act out. But when it come down to paying bills, standing up, and being heard and listened to, they want to treat you like a bitch. And that's why I had a fucking problem at. You dig? And I had came encounter with a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, because, you know, a wise person told me, and I guess I'm gonna give you the credit.
You gonna give me the credit?
And I'm gonna give you the credit.
I like credit, honey. I hope it's good.
You
I hope it's good, honey.
You say it's the people in the crowd or the type of people you hang with or who you choose.
Yeah, you have to truly choose the people that you're around.
But sometimes though, you know, you can't. I dream of going to Harvard, and you can't meet Harvard type people. So how can you justify for that? So we in the ghetto sometimes. We born different. Some people, you know, relate different. So you just can't go out your nutshell. It's just like a dog and an alligator trying to get along. They're two different habitats, right?
Yes, of course.
So wonder what they gonna do. They gonna go back to what he think he know and what he do know and what he been doing, right?
Right.
So now we faced with who we is and who we want to meet, and then who they is to us and who we think. You know, because everybody, your past relationship is your new relationship regardless.
So what kind of women do you really find it hard to trust? Like if I'm asking you this question.
I be AD.
Put an ass on the table. Like if you had to describe this woman, who is she? Say the bitch like this or she like that. Let me know.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
I want to hear about these whores out here in these streets because it's all tights, honey. It's all tights.
Well, you know that's I give praise to the rap game. I get these old tip drill, these old poppers. I reckon these old street dwellers.
They street secrets.
Everybody is undercover. It is. You know, we look at the media and stuff and get crossed up, and we love them.
Hey, I have told them all of me. I have tried. I know I can't sum it up in a few shows, but everybody that's on this live know, and I keep it 100,000 with y'all. Honey, I got some whole shit at me, honey. I can teach you. I can walk the track. Do you understand me?
Hey.
But because I've been in this relationship, it has truly opened me up to say, listen, and most of you women, and I'm talking to you women, not you men. Well, to you men as well. The first thing that you want in a relationship is love out of that person. You want to feel loved. You want to feel wanted, okay? But I'm going to be real with you. You can love a motherfucker and can you really say to yourself, you trust them? Do you trust them to go out and be in a crowd of another woman and not want them? Can you trust your dude to go out and not want another female? First and foremost, the reason why I brought this question to the table is because we all want love. We all want to be wooed, as they say, you know. But at the end of the day, trust has to come first. Because if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. Do you understand? Me and my old man go where the hell we want to go. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we know we're coming back to each other. And if he see 1,000,010 bitches in the streets, I want him to know it's gonna be finer women than me. It's gonna be bossier women than me. It's gonna be some that got that shit laid out straight. Do you understand me? But at the end of the day, I need you to want me. I need to be able to trust the fact that you're out there, you're seeing this one or that one, but at the end of the day, trust that you're coming home to me. So I'm asking you, what kind of females?
Can I say this?
Because I know I used to be
I'm talking about what you said. You know, look, ain't nobody talking about what nobody done. Cause you know, you can. This is what I be pissed off about.
What you be pissed off about?
I listen to you, right, and that sounds so wonderful, and that's you.
Mm-hmm.
But don't nobody care nothing about nobody past, but the person who being asked the question. Some people do shit, throw a rock and hide the hand, right?
Right.
And what if you faced with questions that have something to do with your past and lie about it? That's where the distrust come from. Don't nobody give a fuck. Everybody wouldn't mind having a goddamn, you know, whatever, you know, everybody, because everybody value women as a mother.
Okay.
To be honest with you now. No lie, bullshit aside, you know, we got girls, you know, we do the bullshit. Don't nobody want that shit done. So they make what we do it. And that fucked up, but a lot of niggas take a lot of risks though. Don't nobody even know that about risk factors. I'm talking about, do you know what men used to do when I was growing up? It's a new generation. When I was growing up, I made sure my old lady and her children or my children were straight, and I risked my freedom and stuff, and I had fun cause it was inevitable when I went to jail she was gonna go and give my pops to somebody else. Ain't that unfair though? I'm talking about risk your freedom, and then people lie about it. And that's the song I can't stand it. You wanna motherfucker sit. I just get so see,
So he
that's
getting
why I didn't want
upset.
to do that. I didn't even want to do
Listen.
that. I didn't even want to go there.
Philip is
I didn't even
not
want to go
home
there.
now. It wouldn't go like
You
this.
brought this shit out.
No,
I tried to tell a lie. God damn it, I tried to tell a
I want to
lie.
tell no lies.
I tried to act intelligent. I tried to just give folk credit, but I'm gonna be honest with
want
you.
the real
I'm gonna be
you.
honest. No, you don't want. Cause folk be hating motherfucker these days.
You know they do.
Motherfucker be hating motherfucker. Let me tell you something. To me now, ain't trying to be fucking funny.
Okay.
If dick and pussy did apply, I say fuck a woman. Goddamn trill. I'm talking about look.
We
I'm
are.
talking about be real. Be honest. And I know they got this old throw your bra shit in the goddamn fire shit, whatever the fuck. I read living shit. I ain't the nigga that be on Facebook, but I've been getting for the last since the hurricane / pandemic. I've been sitting here chilling on Facebook because I'm what they call it, literate or illiterate. I don't know the fuck I'm doing on Facebook on computers.
Okay.
So I've been doing new shit. I've been just seeing little old shit, Trump and stuff, and then I ain't gonna even speak on that because y'all motherfuckers will trip about that shit.
Yeah, let's not
But
talk about Trump.
we're gonna talk about it right now, but we're gonna come back. But when you catch a woman in they bullshit,
In they bullshit.
listen to me.
But you know I'm different.
No, listen.
ain't
Sure,
got
but we
to
talking to
You
them.
ain't got
We
to
talking to
do
them. We talking to them.
I'm gonna
We
tell
talking to them. We're gonna tell me and you don't this. I just made this shit up.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Just think about this.
Okay.
Just think about this, y'all. Hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
y'all say, everybody say, the niggas say, statistics say, men ain't shit, right?
Men ain't shit.
Men ain't shit. To talk about from the old age to the new age. If men ain't shit, why do women fuck with them? First of all, why do they fuck with them? If they already got this fucking notion that your mama be saying shit, maybe, because you had your mama and daddy.
Right.
So I can add you to this. But they just said, some niggas just got their mamas.
Right.
Some niggas just got the daddies.
Right.
No, they got the goddamn daddies.
Oh, hold on. Let me pause for a minute. Shalonda, I see that you're trying to get added in. We're going to get through with this, with Philip talking, and I promise you, baby, I'll add you in, okay? If y'all have anything, and I wanted to say this as well. If it's anything that y'all wanted to chime in and comment on or want to know or whatever, I see the stuff. Me and him see the stuff. Just let us know, and we'll chime you in. Give us just one moment, Shalonda. We're gonna literally chime you in. We're trying to get through this so people can get an understanding. I don't think you know her, and that's
I don't know. I need to get to know him, and they want to get in. Sound like gonna be interesting. What's going on?
She got something to say, y'all. She got something to say.
I'm excited.
Shalonda, let us know if you really want to get in, or did you make a mistake or whatever? Because I don't see you popping up anymore. Let us know if you want to get in. Okay, now.
But anyway.
Yeah, because we ain't got a little crunk y'all a bit. And I ain't want to slow it down. I ain't want to slow it down. Okay, bang on no table now.
I'm
Good. Now,
sorry, y'all.
y'all got my homeboy Rowdy up in here. And they ain't got a crunk yet. We ain't even got
You just thinking about stuff.
He full of shit. Don't fall.
Y'all give me this.
Don't fall with his shit, y'all. He playing on his phone. I'm not gonna play with you, Philip. I am not even gonna play
Y'all don't know what I've
with
been
you.
through, Lord. You don't know what I've been through. I swear to God, you know.
I ain't studying if y'all don't even do
Let me get myself. Let me
I
get
am not
myself.
playing with him. Philip,
Where did I leave off at?
at?
Where did I leave off at?
Y'all.
Hold
This
on.
don't
We didn't
make
put on no
sense.
show, y'all. We here. And we've been, and the COVID, we barely not even made it. Ain't that right? Might as well tell it. Where was I? Do somebody want to tell me where we were?
Okay, now.
They
We're
just
gonna be here all night with your stuff.
How
You
long
gonna
we
tell
been
us
here?
what kind of women you can't trust.
Oh,
or
well, I
not.
can't try. Well.
Keep it going. Go.
Well.
Tell us what kind
the
of women.
Well.
Put her ass on the table.
Well, I ain't know they got no category.
Yeah,
They got a
women that
category.
you just
Ain't
can't.
nobody finna use
Matter
no
of fact,
whole
she
slut
playing
name. You
games
don't
on
use
this
no word
one.
there because they'll say,
$100
everybody gonna say, you ain't got no business being with them. You lay down with dogs, you get flea. But goddamn, the damn dog should have bathed it with flea pie.
That's the truth.
What you think?
That's what I think.
Anyway, that was not the point. What you was saying, Carl? I done lost track of stuff because sometimes when you be thinking,
I ain't
that
playing
ain't what I
with
like,
y'all.
ain't what I like. You know, I'm gonna be honest. You know,
We're talking about men.
I'm talking about
in general.
men. I can't. Sometimes these men really for real, they just want to be respected. Men want to be respected, and they can change and compromise. But sometimes when you got a girl that goddamn think that she can put them hands on you or do this right here and goddamn that does something to a man.
Yes, man.
That does something. Don't nobody understand that though. So what do all the niggas want to do? swap out Jim to like Jim Caitlyn. Well, I'm talking about what you supposed to do. What you supposed to do when your old lady, a woman that you like.
Tiola's saying something.
What she saying?
You basically saying earlier you don't like masculine women.
No, I like masculine women. You, a masculine woman, got to know when to be masculine, though. That's all. When to know when. My mama told me that. My mama told me.
When should a woman be masculine then?
When she should be masculine?
Yeah.
When a nigga disrespecting her.
Okay.
When a man is disrespecting her.
Okay.
Now, if he's talking, sometimes though, people take folks' thoughts as disrespect too. If you ask about a question, now that's one thing that I don't know what I was taught. Well, I can't really say that 'cause I ain't go to school that goddamn much. But they say a conversation is when two people is having and sharing opinions or feelings, right?
Right.
But you shouldn't cut each other out.
That's the truth.
But these motherfuckers will shut you up because they hard bang and got bigger than you and they want to cut you out like they bigger. And a woman got a habit of that.
Right.
Especially when men violate. Because women had the power, y'all got the places, especially some of y'all, you know, how the economic go with the housing go. So y'all got power, so y'all should show a man that you appreciate him coming in here helping. Because if he ain't helping, then you being selfish between your legs, that don't make no goddamn sense. You know, a man should know that too. A man should know you should help. But sometimes some people have, you know, I ain't trying to be funny, they have mothers that was on drugs or was hot mamas and they have a way of life of getting money, and that right there shit need to quit. I'm talking about you on tip drill, they need to be sectioned out. Everybody want to be a baller. Everybody want to be Megan Thee Stallion. Megan, I ain't mad at you, baby, but I'm just saying. Sometimes I'm talking about everybody can't, what you call it?
Twerk.
Oh, I shouldn't have did that. That was fucked up. But I'm just telling you, all the women, look, if everybody want to be sexy, I can give you a night workout.
I want to be sexy, fuck that.
Ain't nothing wrong with being sexy.
I want to be sexy, honey.
What you got to feel,
I don't want to be
sexy
looking
first.
like no man, and that's exactly why I be how I be. Because
yeah, but back to that right here.
I want to feel
back to what you just did.
I'm sexy.
Back to what you just did while you were sexy.
Okay.
I'm just saying, women, if they just respect the man and only, I ain't gonna say speak when spoken to, because that right there, y'all got rights too. Mm-hmm. But sometimes people ask for stuff and don't even want it. They don't even want it. Some men ought to know, you know, keep your hand off on them because they'll put you up under jail and you don't want nobody beating on your mama's dog. I understand that. Okay. But a bitch will make you bust that goddamn head sometimes. They'll make you bust that motherfucker one. And then, I'm talking for the nigga that just hit him because they can't. I'm just saying for a nigga that just said, oh bitch, shut up, they wrong. But sometimes these hoes are goddamn, like a goddamn, I'm talking about put you in the square.
Put you in the
They'll put you in the square because you fuck niggas and all. What the fuck you supposed to do about that? What do you, I'm talking about just say, who's supposed to take up for the man? I'm talking about the police take up for y'all and y'all brothers take up for you and your dad. Who's supposed to take up for the man? He's supposed to go to jail or hell for what he believe in or his fake ass homeboy. I'm just saying, I ain't talking fuck that shit. That's another goddamn subject. But I'm just saying though, I don't trust myself really. To be honest with you, I don't trust myself. That's why I can't trust nobody because I done did so much shit.
So
I
it's
come
not
back.
just women.
Not really, but you motherfuckers play a large percentage of it. But if I correct myself, maybe I can look past it because a motherfucker ain't gonna stop doing what they doing because you done changed. I learned the hard way. Mm-hmm. You got to love yourself. Mm-hmm. Which I just probably just started doing.
And I always preach that.
I just started doing that, y'all. It ain't, hey, my mouth's dry like I'm goddamn.
You need something to drink? We're going to get you something.
Yeah, let me give him a little something to drink because I'm going to get a little tea or whatever they're supposed to do. Thank you. Look at that right there. It might be hotter than pigs, but it's all good. It's all good.
No, y'all. Don't mind my homeboy. Okay, so we're going to get along, y'all. It seems like he tells the story.
Hey, y'all. Hey, COVID-19, I guess they've been vaccinated. That's why we so close, too. Folks, we need to practice that, too. Do we?
We need to
I'm
practice
talking about y'all be homeboy, you know, I'm beside the point. But the conversation about women, I just don't, I think that everybody, since you don't come with a goddamn tag like I did, say, oh, I ain't shit, I'm a hoe, I suck you, I throat baby. God, I love that damn song. I wish I would.
You like Throat Baby?
I'm talking about what it means.
I want to give it to you.
Well, I like the song too, but if you be getting the high, well, not high, because that's the wrong word. If you on your marijuana card, and you be listening to certain songs, it just be like, damn, what would that feel like? But that was out of the point.
Can I ask you a question?
Come on, ask
and we're
me.
going to get along to the next question that the guys had.
Go on to the next question, because don't nobody want to hear that no more. Call me. I don't have nothing to say about that. Men, hold on, for about 96 seconds, maybe. Y'all time to go. Men want to be respected.
Okay.
If a woman stay in their place, I ain't talking about stay in your place, call you a woman. Just if you want a man to be a man, how can you want everybody else respect him in certain areas and you won't? You feel what I'm saying? Now he shouldn't disrespect you. He shouldn't goddamn loud talk you and embarrass you. He shouldn't do none of that. But sometimes people see when I be talking right, I have a big problem with people because I like to talk and I like to start conversations. That's why I like to talk. Motherfucker don't like to talk to me.
That's how I am.
You feel me? So I feel like if I talk, if people say, "Hi, buddy," because I might forget it, you might forget it. It ain't motherfucking important. But anyway,
It wasn't important, y'all.
yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. So, see, you almost make me forget. You almost
It
did.
wasn't important.
It wasn't
Anyway,
important.
we'll skip to the next
Go to the next
question.
one.
The next question
Go to the
is
next one.
that a
Go
guy
to the
had
next
asked
one.
me is, they're always talking about what women should bring to the table. And I was so happy that he
Lord.
actually inboxed me. He said, so what is it that women think that they should bring to the table?
Jesus.
So because I'm not no man and I already
Bring it to
told
the table.
y'all.
Y'all bringing too much now. You're bringing too much to the table. That's what it is.
That's what you feel.
Yes.
No,
Let
in
me tell you
general,
something. Let me tell you
though.
something.
In
If you-
general,
I'm
like what
you
should
wanna know
women-
what they
What
should?
do you think for a woman to capture you, to be your main woman? What should she already have
What she should already have.
before you say, okay, I'm gonna make her my main old lady? Right? I think that's pretty much what they're trying to
Now
say.
that's a great question, but it's a good and bad answer behind it.
It don't matter.
Well, let me
Give it to
tell
us
I know it don't matter. Let me tell it to you. Now, people these days don't know how to act when you get something. This the fucked up part about it. You can have something and
Unless they already used to having stuff. But go ahead.
man, you get there with stuff and then you're gonna look down on other folks. But anyway. Folk don't know how to get it out in the mud. See what I'm saying? If you used to have this shit, you can't get it out in the mud, so you don't understand what the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm.
Men get it out in the mud because of what they do to get it. Women get it out of the goddamn mud because they sit there and put up some bullshit that they have to do, and then they say, "Oh, I was there for you." Well, you should have went on to Paul or whoever been DMing you and sneak whatever. That was not the point.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a woman, to me, it depends on how they raised. It depends.
So
I think you ought to. I think
how
you.
a woman was raised, what she has to offer you.
Yes,
To bring
because.
to the table. So if she's a hood, let me
No,
clarify
hold
what
on.
I think you're saying, so we can get the understanding.
Hold on. That's what I mean. I know it sounds stupid a little bit, but I'm gonna get to the point. In a minute.
Okay. Help us understand.
Now,
And you're right.
people
see,
will
only
fool
women
you.
won't
People
have
will
the
fool you.
respect.
I done had situations where a motherfucker had everything, but it was toxic. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If they toxic, what the fuck do everything or bringing anything to the goddamn table don't even benefit anybody? That's why I tell you. And 9 times out of 10, toxic come from past relationship and having a big head. You feel me? Those toxic come from a real motherfucker be trying to trick you and belittle you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that. Motherfucker look at it, oh, that nigga said some dumb shit. But you have to, a lot of folks, which this is my own opinion.
Yeah.
I think that my area that I came from, I think that people just jumped into it because it was the fad then. It was just something to do, get girl with a big old butt and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you really need to get to know their parents, where they come from.
Right.
I think you feel me? And then if you see where their parents come from, more than likely something done pulled on them. That's what I'm saying. And what you know is gonna come with them, and you know what to expect. You feel me?
Yeah.
But a woman too tough to a man. I don't. If you know how to cook, clean. If you got a rapper, don't goddamn. You got to broadcast your rapper. You don't lie about your rapper, and try not to have a rapper. That's what I think, and we'll work. Don't be no sorry motherfucker. You not be no corporate area, you know what I'm saying? And shit you can clean up, it don't even fucking matter about no job. To
So
me,
are you really saying that it doesn't matter to a man about the finances of a woman?
it depends.
So that's not what you're saying.
Well, it depends on what she like to do. If a man can ball and give women these $1 million damn purses, and spend money on unnecessary ass shit, you see what I'm saying? That's cool, but sometimes a real relationship is when a person is eyeball neck to neck. Which you can understand each other, the struggle. If you met a motherfucker with money and they bless you, or both of y'all had money, and life is different in the fucking way. I can't speak for them motherfuckers.
Right.
So me speaking for, I've been in jail. My biggest thing, and it's pitiful to fucking say, my biggest thing at one time was my loyalty, a woman loyalty to me is, if I was to do what I was doing and go to jail, just hold me down. I'm talking about the leg too, cause motherfucker ain't got to do certain shit. Motherfucker one told me that her mama told her that never reveal your finances to a man. But a woman give away their sacredness, which is they pride and joy, and that pissed me off. But I really don't have no fucking list or nothing, but I wish that a motherfucker wouldn't just promiscuous. I wish a motherfucker wouldn't just on no fucking drugs.
Right.
You know, like that. And then you smoke a little weed, I feel that. But I don't consider that no drug. But motherfucker have it. Motherfucker just do shit. They selfish as fuck. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They got them sit here and say a man don't respect them. A man don't spend time with them. But sometimes their time is invested in other shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfucker don't even feel right being around certain people. Some motherfucker after shit don't even want it. Mm-hmm. They don't even know how to accept it. Right. So I can't really speak about it because I'm confused. Because if the dream woman, please stand up.
No.
You feel me? Because I'm just saying, cause I can't say what I fucking want. I done had the best of I done had a world that another man can call good. Mm-hmm. On both levels, and it wasn't good. So I can't really say that. I can paint you a fucking picture, but it's all about dedication, and the motherfucker got your goddamn back. That's all I can fucking say, cause I ain't up there Will Smith. If I can't say you got the money, just don't goddamn lay up with that August Alsina. You know, that's crazy.
I get it.
You know,
I get it. So
can't speak for them niggas. I just fucking y'all street niggas. Stop doing it. If you want your woman to stop getting it away, cause they love to get it away. Just stop going to jail. I learned. Just stay out the fucking square. If just stay out the fucking street. Cause guess what? You'll do it. We'll do it, and we can't control it. But that'll be a perfect motherfucker.
First of all, I'm just gonna cut in.
Everybody don't do that either. Everybody don't cheat when you man go to jail. I ain't saying that.
I'm just saying, even if she do.
Hold
on, let me finish.
How the fuck can you justify for that?
Hold on.
Even if she do.
Let me tell you this, cause I'm talking.
Even if I cut my hair, would it still work?
I'm talking 100,000 with y'all asses. Even if she do cheat, when his ass go to jail, listen to me. Tell me how many men, I can't even put them in a motherfucking small ass box. How many men is gonna really be faithful if her ass had to go do some time? Now I heard a rumor my man supposed to been faithful and good, but I ain't heard the stories. He fell off the map when her ass went down. But what I will say is, I don't know too many men that's gonna hold a pussy even if you locked up or you ain't. So at the end of the day, how could she be judged? Let's talk about it now. I really want to talk about it. Men be like, oh, she fucked around when I was in prison. Nigga, you wouldn't have lasted a month. You wouldn't have lasted 2 months. So how is she a bad woman because she fucked because she was in prison?
Can I say this? Why we justify? Why we seesawing back and forth? Why we seesawing now? Everybody know we human.
Because you talk about the men stuff, I'm going to talk about the women stuff, and that's how I feel on it. That's what I'm saying.
So it's okay to tell these young folk that up? Is it okay to tell the young folk that?
To deal with a fucking nigga that's locked up or not locked up, that's your own shit. I'm not here to men tell anything. What I'm saying is, how is she a bad woman?
I ain't said she was a bad woman.
Because she fucked while he in prison.
Sometimes get this boy homeboy. Cause she left her homeboy. Because she done met with his homeboy. That's why she might be bad. How about that?
Well, if she do some fuck shit like that.
Can we throw them dices out there? Can we put that in the goddamn hat? Close your eyes, pick one. I'm just saying, multiple things. Some motherfuckers will cut you slap out. Somebody just take y'all like a bat and just throw you somewhere. Some of them will. How about that? How about those? We're not speaking of it. Look this out. If a motherfucker do some shit.
No.
Hold on. If a motherfucker do some shit.
So you gonna wait on your woman?
Who?
You.
It depends on why they the way at.
No.
Why they the way at? Why they the way? The train? The bus station? Why they the way? It depends on the circumstances.
Are you gonna sit at home, go to work every day? She could depend on you to go to work every day, do whatever you do, go to school.
And we got children, so we ain't got no children. We married, we ain't married. I'm asking you. You gotta give me a scenario.
I gotta give you a scenario.
Yeah,
okay.
why not? How the fuck can I just?
Boom.
I ain't no genie. Talk to me while I listen.
Okay.
Talk to me. Talk to me now.
Here we go.
What?
This is not even your wife.
It ain't my wife.
Y'all been rocking about 5-6 years. Come on.
5-6 years.
Hold on.
Good one. Come on.
5-6 years.
Write that down.
And she been good to you.
And she been good.
She been good to you.
Good to me.
But she get caught up in some shit, y'all.
What you mean?
And then she go to prison.
What? Oh, she.
Then she go to prison.
And she been good?
Tell me if you gonna wait. You ain't gonna fuck off.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me be honest with you.
Be honest. You ain't gonna fuck around on her was she just your
Hold on,
girlfriend?
man. Hold on. That seems like some motherfucking Wizard of Oz shit. Click your goddamn heel, doctor. How the fuck that gonna happen?
Tell me if you gonna be good to her.
Oh, goddamn, that hard to damn sound. Let's just thinking about it.
But you ready to talk about
Let me make
bitch
this
that
reality.
cheat on her
Let me
nigga?
make this reality.
Tell me the truth.
I was just speaking about stuff that happened. Men, rich, they lie.
Man, he told me to ask
The
him a
kids-
question. He didn't answer the question. The question was,
I don't
you
know.
just said, give you a scenario.
I would
just
want
gave
to.
you a
I would
scenario.
want to and hope I would. I would want to
I'm
and I
asking
hope
you
I
about
would.
you. You can't speak for a million motherfuckers. You tell me about you. Are you gonna be
I
good
don't-
to that woman? You
You
gonna
talking about right now? Right now at my age, right
You was
now?
with her for 5 years. She
Right
was your
now though.
girlfriend.
Right
She
now
was good to
then.
you.
Right
She
now
was in
then.
prison.
Right now
She
then.
gone.
Right now then. Right now then.
Right now.
Yes, I would right now. I would right now.
Right now you'll be good too.
Yeah.
But the person that you was before, you wouldn't have been.
Fuck them. Fuck them because I had too much shit going on. I seen too much shit. I know.
So what do you think about most men? Are they gonna be good to them? I'm with you, Sherilyn. Don't go your fuck ass to prison, because I ain't gonna be the bitch to wait. Now, I don't know how nobody else feel, but I'm gonna...
Hold on, see now I'm pissed
Now,
off.
you bitch
Do you know he taking penitentiary chances though? Do you know he taking
Don't
penitentiary? See, that's a fucked up shit.
give a
If there was some
damn.
Al Pacino shit, motherfucker doing lying like they doing all the shit, construction shit, and
I don't give a
go to
damn.
jail, that's cool. But if you sitting here,
Life too short.
if you sitting here riding them little bitty rims,
I send him some money on
if you
his
sitting here
books
going
now.
them little
I
fancy
go
ass
visit
rims, right?
him. I
Out
go
here catching
visit him.
corona and shit. I'm just saying. If you out here enjoying their money,
Life too short.
why too goddamn short?
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all just don't just do like the Jeffersons
I'm talking about
and
me. I
move
ain't
on
talking
up
about me
somewhere?
and different bitches. I don't know what they're
I'm just saying, why don't women do that though? That hurt my feelings again. I want to shut out.
Me.
I want to shut out like a robot.
I'm so sick of him, y'all. Throw the whole nigga away. Do you hear me? Throw the whole nigga away. We talking about some real ass shit. You been with this dude 5 years. Y'all ain't got no children, but the nigga been good to you. You gonna wait for his ass? They gave him 10 years in the fucking prison.
What if you
Fuck
got the
y'all.
money? What if you got the money to take it? Oh, so Dingaling is the goddamn factor. Dingaling, damn, booyah, they told me. They told me. Dingaling. But Dingaling, it's the Dingaling or it's the love. See, we were talking about if you got
Man,
love. If they
damn
love
that.
you. Jesus, I wish you'd be a meal. Because damn it, Jesus. Excuse
What?
me, Lord, don't do me like that. Now, you just said it. So now.
I'm telling about me.
Oh, you?
I can't speak for everybody.
Let me see. Who in the world? Who in the goddamn world?
It could be
Ooh,
double standards. I'm with
Ooh.
you, Rachel.
That hurt my goddamn feelings.
Because niggas
That
think
hurt
that you're
my
supposed to be
feelings.
loyal to them, but they don't think they're going to be loyal to you.
No, no,
He
no,
talking about
no.
now he would be
If
loyal.
right now,
I'm talking
I
about
would.
any nigga. We talking about any
Any
nigga.
nigga.
They gon'
And
no.
the nigga ain't been through certain things. See, first of all, do anybody even care what a person done been through? That has something to do
Yes.
with getting to know somebody in a relationship,
Yes.
right? Yes or no?
Damn,
So
y'all,
if
what
you
y'all
get to
wanna
know-
do? You
But
want
I'm
to
just-
talk about my situation? Because I'm
No,
chopped up in my
I don't
shit.
want to talk about your situation
Okay, 'cause I
because
came
you
by my
selfish
ex-
because you had both parents.
How the fuck I'm selfish?
You had both parents like Clarence. Come on, man. Come on. You had both parents. Everybody can't have morals and stand on them and then straddle the fifth when they get ready. Motherfuckers be straddling got their fifth and they don't know what side is right. They don't even fucking know. Man, the way I came up, dog,
No.
I can tell you some goddamn shit that I had to rethink and reinvent because it didn't make no fucking sense. It made me get where I need to be, but it didn't make no fucking sense.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
Right.
But you had to sit back and think about it.
Okay, so you feel like because I have both parents, I ain't gonna wait on the dude.
No, ain't nobody talking about that. I'm just jealous.
Jealous guy. I
Cause
have
my
both
mom and daddy wasn't together. That's some more shit that came out.
Oh shit, I got
I'm just saying, you
again.
just be throwing memories and stuff.
First of all,
I'm just saying, you just be doing this shit on purpose. You be doing this on purpose. You be doing this on purpose. I see
I ain't playing with Philip on this live no
I
more,
see you
y'all.
just be
I
doing this
thought
on
he was gonna keep
purpose.
it 100,000
You doing this on
with
purpose.
me.
My
See,
dad
all these
died, my
shit.
brother died. You just don't know what I go through. But back
I know. Let's talk about that.
No, we gonna talk about what you
Please,
want to
let's
talk
talk
about.
about it. Can we talk about it, Philip?
Shout out for the bartender.
Okay. We
thank
got a
you.
good bartender back here, y'all. No, seriously, Philip.
Mm.
Let's calm down a little bit.
I
Because
got
people
to.
are they're just thinking we fussing at each other. Listen to y'all. Listen to me. The ones that don't know us, we're not fussing. We do this all the time. When we talk, okay, the man off the chain with it.
She
Hold on,
doing
let
me
me
though. She
breathe.
just bring out
Hold
stuff
on.
and don't want to address it. That's the problem I be having. They just want to start talking and they cut it off like an elevator. Next floor. That ain't right. Robot.
I hope it's people watching this shit. This is what y'all create, a motherfucking monster. Anyway, Kendra says values are different. You definitely wouldn't want your significant other to do anything to take a chance to go to jail. Of course.
What if you know about it though? What if you kind of like, Jess?
Oh,
everybody got motive.
You know how
Everybody
Philip feels. Okay. I know you know.
Hold on, who is Philip? Who is Philip?
Your ass.
Phil Mack, baby.
Phil Mack.
Call it out.
Call it out. Okay.
Phil
Phil
Mack.
Mack.
She
We
said
know
it
who Phil Mack is. And he always cutting the fool and putting on a real live show. I need
So
him
I'm
to-
not serious. You think that I was
Not with them
bullshit?
crocodile tears. Hell no.
Crack up the girl like, look, you know. There we go again. You get fake dirty like that. You don't even care. You don't even care, man. Next question is, say we're gonna do it like
No, I ain't gonna. Let me get to my people, because my people miss me, and I miss my people. We're gonna put him on pause. We give him time to take him a drink, y'all. Y'all see Philip Mack. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to y'all about, and I know this has nothing to do with the questions, and we're gonna get back to the questions, you guys. Again, I thank you all for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Do you hear me? Y'all.
We finna get out?
No, we're not.
Sound
We're
like
still
it.
here. I just want to talk to my people because my people love me, and I love my people.
I love him too. Can I get his number? Can I talk to him? Can I talk to him?
Shut up.
I don't need to talk to him. I just
Seriously,
talk to him
y'all.
because they just your people.
Okay, seriously.
They can be, man.
At the end of the day, I love y'all. I thank y'all for the support. The DMs, woo, is to the roof, honey. I can't even get over. But another thing I want to talk about before me and him get back to the questions that the men really did have for me this week, and the reason why I needed to bring a man on is because I can't speak for all men. I say that every week when it's a question opposed to the men. I can't speak for the men. I really wanted him to expound on different things that the men may truly believe in and how they really feel. I can't speak for a man. I'm not a man. But I wanted to tell you guys this. I thank God for y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, I would not be able to sit here before you and talk this long. And y'all be engaged. I'll be excited for Saturdays, y'all. I'll be excited. I don't know about y'all. I'll be excited. Do you hear me? Anyway, I wanted to tell y'all, and I always do this. I always try to go in and say something very positive and uplifting. So I wanted to give us a pause for a minute and speak on this. I don't want you guys to cheat yourself in life. We're not living in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. You hear me? We're living in a time now that things are more open. Do you hear me? Things are more, it's not secrets no more. You can literally get on social media, Google, whatever. Back in the day, we used to have to go to school for like umpteen years to become something. It's at our expunge. You understand what I'm saying? We literally can go on Google, we can go on Facebook, TikTok, whatever, and they're teaching you stuff. If you are failing in life right now, you guys, it's only because you want to. You haven't reached out to see what's going on. I used to tell my kids, and I always talk about my kids, and I know y'all know that. But anyway, listen, if it's a book at that high school, or that middle school, or that elementary, you can literally pull it up on Google. And if the teachers hasn't done a great job by teaching you those things, that you can literally pull it up on Google and or either YouTube, and a guy is telling you everything you need to know. So for you adults as well, if you are failing in anything in life, I need you to know that social media, Google, the internet is out here. We're not living in a time where this stuff is not tangible to you. Okay? If you want to open up a business, if you want to become something, follow the protocols because it's there, you guys. Utilize the skills and the things that's out there. Whatever you want to become, I always say something positive to you guys because I want us all to win. I don't want me to be sitting here talking to y'all and not y'all feel like, oh, it's all about me. This platform is not for me. It's also for you guys. And I want y'all to understand that I'm here with you. Anything that y'all want to talk about, you know, to DM me, to text message me for the ones that know my number, you know how to get a hold of me. We're going to talk about this thing, but I wanted to make sure that I said this to you guys. Listen to me. Social media, Google, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Even though people say you spending too much time on that stuff, it is very informative. It will let you know the things that you need to do in life to accomplish the things that you want to. Y'all, let's get focused. They gave us time, like he said, during the COVID, to sit down and really think. We're not no longer, it's no reason for you to not be, as they say, and they say this is a horrible word, you don't need to be where you're not intellectual on a bunch of things. It's there to your disposal. Get online, do whatever you need to do, reach out to people, listen to people. Even like me, you're listening to me, but it's other people that's very informative on things that's going on and how to get you to better yourself in life. Again, I want us all to win. Y'all, I'm not there in your homes with you, okay? I'm not there to click the button to tell you where to go to. But I need you all to get focused and do what's necessary, okay? Because I just want to say this, and I'm not trying to tell my family's business, but I don't want y'all retiring in 35 years and holding your job down and not have something. Get it done now, y'all. Okay? Nobody knows the time, the minute, the second, or the hour. God don't give us no calendar on what days we're going to expire in this world. So I truly want y'all to get focused and do what's necessary, okay? You have children, grandchildren coming abrupt in this world. Even if you don't have grandchildren or children, one day that's supposed to come abrupt. I need y'all to truly understand that. Philip got a call, y'all.
Oh, I ain't mean to be rude. I'm telling you.
He ain't trying to be rude. You know damn well you don't answer no damn phone.
I'm telling you, I thought you were doing your thing.
He want y'all to see his phone. Go and show me phone. Y'all, he be doing too much, y'all. And for you other ones that's here with me, you know, and didn't know that I was going to have a special guest. His name is Philip Mack, y'all, on Facebook. But, of course, his real name is Philip McCurdy. He has his own business. I know he couldn't fool y'all today, but he has his own business. He's really a businessman. We have both grown throughout this year. And I just need y'all to, the reason why I brought him is because most men, and a lot of women don't know this, most men can go back and forth talking to you. Not most men. They can't go back and forth expounding on different things and really telling me what they feel. I want Philip here to really tell y'all some of the shit he be telling me, but Philip acting a fool today, y'all.
No, I'm talking about you can talk about it, but you ain't gonna be fair though.
I'm gonna be fair because I'm listening.
I'm gonna call you back, man. I was in the middle of doing something, man.
Y'all, I love y'all. Thank you again for supporting me. I see my brother on here, Terry. I see my nephew Kendrick on here. I love you guys. Thank you all again for supporting me. Val, I thank you for supporting me. I've seen a bunch of names come up, and like I said, right now I can only see a few, but I know it's a bunch of you that's on here supporting me. I thank you guys for waiting for Saturday, because I be excited, y'all. I be too fucking excited, y'all, to wait for y'all. Y'all wait for me. We together. Now, back on our next stuff, because still apparently it's time to be talking, even though it's my goddamn show. We're going to get to the next thing.
Sound like we're in a relationship that I'm talking about.
I
ain't said man. She just throw me up on the 2 bus today. Almost 3, my hip hurt.
All my homeboys, I be wanting to win. So I treat them just like, even though they ain't really my man, I ain't got but one man now, let's get that clear. I treat them like they my niggas. They be, you know, and anybody that know me know that. You know, I call and check on my people. I make sure that they fucking together and they going forward in this thing we call life. I don't need them slipping. Because like that conversation was just talking about them going fucking to prison. Now, I may send you some money on your books, but I ain't got time to sit there and talk to you about 30, 40 minutes. I ain't got time for that. But anyway, thank you, Ciela. You say I look beautiful. Thank you, girl. You know I be a mess in my head. But thank you, honey. I love you. Okay, now for the next question, you guys. It says... What do you feel about marriage? As a man, and let me just tell you the question, and then we'll talk about Philip stuff. Most men feel like they need to be accomplished before they marry anybody. So for you single ladies and women like me that are not married but has been in a long-term relationship, the guy stated to me, and it really wasn't a question like I said, but I'm putting it in the form of a question. He stated that most men have to feel like they're accomplished to be married. But being that me and Philip are not married, we're going to expound on that. Me personally, as a woman, and I'm just going to speak for the women and then I'll let you talk.
Will you?
I feel like, yes, I feel like if you love me enough, we got to build together. I've told y'all that before. You got to build a foundation and could go up from there. I want to be there from the beginning to the fucking end. I don't care what you really got. You understand? And I've told y'all that before. My old man is not rich, okay? I don't know what it feels like to be with a rich man. But at the end of the day, I want to feel like we're building each and every day. You understand what I'm saying? So in this, for you to say, oh, I won't marry her until I feel accomplished, I don't know nothing about that. I don't want to wait till us to get to the goddamn finish line and become rich or become famous or become whatever, and then now we decide to get married. Fuck that. Marry me while we going through this shit together day by day. Now, how do you feel about it, Philip? Do you feel like you need to be accomplished before you marry somebody?
Well, like, once again, it's a new time. Corona just left. You know? Right now.
I ain't gonna tell you how my favorite foster had. Y'all like it.
Then you gonna go talk about your favorite. Who's Farrah Fawcett in the damn way?
That's the white lady with the curls.
Okay.
They be going.
Well, I didn't want to throw it back on.
Hey,
I thought it
you
was
don't know
my
who Farrah
fault.
Fawcett is.
I thought it sounded like a Fawcett. I need to turn on.
Anyway, you
I thought
talk.
it was a fancy
Tell me the part that you talking about.
I'm just saying. Now, you talking about the marriage part. I think that's wholesome. And that's unique. That's beautiful. That's pure.
Do you feel like you need to be accomplished before you get married?
Are you telling me how to answer my question? Because then you cut me off in the middle. I'm talking like doing the relationship thing I be talking about. I thought I was in the middle of it. I thought I remember. I didn't know I had a certain kind of way. Should I add some commas and some hyphens and stuff in it? Okay. Now.
I ain't gonna say nothing. You just talk.
But anyway, marriage is a great thing. You know, I ain't just all for white folk, but I like the way they do shit. The way they get to know each other, take each other out and stuff. They might do this, it might do that, it might don't, it might be right, it might do. See, black folk have a different way of doing shit. So they leave a bit of taste in your mouth. But marriage, by the corona that came and stuff.
Thank you, Rachel.
Why not get married and goddamn and shit, take this goddamn insurance out? Cause marriage, I'm talking about time so fucked up now. Time just fucked up. They just fucked up, to be honest with you, and everybody need to stop playing. They need to stop playing with each other, and it'll be worth getting married. I know I'm getting off the damn point. I'm on this little slow ride, but it'll get fast in a few
I don't know
minutes.
if it's alcohol or not at this point, but go ahead with it.
I'm just saying, though, but you asked me a question, I got to answer your way.
No, you answered your own way.
Anyway, like I was saying, marriage, a man have to feel in control. A man have to feel like he can handle the situation if it comes, but some people don't think past their shoulders because they don't know what longevity is in the future here. So that would make shit so fucked up. The reason why they get divorced because folk go over stumbling blocks and hit motherfucking curves and shit and want to goddamn go get a new car. No, deal with this bitch. The motor good. The body just don't look right. That we out to. I wouldn't look pretty and shit like that, but fuck that. But marriage, I'm all for it if a person is digging it. But accomplishment, a man need to feel like he in control. He should have enough financial fucking sense. Fuck that. He need to have a job, a career to make sure the woman and the family is straight. I agree with that. But marriage to me, I can't really. I agree with a lot of shit, but I disagree with a heat too. I do because people is fucked up, and I don't want to give my motherfucking views about some shit that I know might not have. You know, but I would love to get married, and what it takes for me to get married, what everybody fucking waiting on, is a motherfucker just to respect me. Just respect me, and we be on the same accord, and we know that if you spend this motherfucking dollar, what they gonna do to us, if we create this dollar, what they gonna do for us, and we in it together, and stop trying to backdoor or come up with sly ass shit, which we are used to. And that's hard to break, you know, it's hard to break that goddamn cycle. But, you know, that's all it has something to do with. But, you know, quite naturally, everybody got the Steve Harvey dreams. But this shit right here, I didn't come from that.
But do you kind of sort of feel like back in the day, the reason why it was more marriages because they wasn't thinking about, oh, I got to become this type of person to marry her? It was basically solely on love?
I think it was based on responsibility. A motherfucker knew what responsibility was, and so they knew if they made a certain situation by them making a certain dilemma situation for the child go, and you just got an obligation to get married and take care of your family. I don't really think it was based on love, cause back then them motherfuckers were doing a motherfucker back then. So I don't blame them, cause Jody still with Jody. So I'm confused by the way folks think. It just pissed me off how folks go with this fairy tale ass shit. You know, niggas do shit, women do shit, and don't nobody respect nobody. That really what it boiled down to. You know, everybody be talking about, oh, I do this. But so what about what you done did? A motherfucker don't forget shit. You know, a lot of motherfuckers always talking about, oh.
You try to get past it, but you don't forget.
Motherfuckers talking about, when we first met, you did this, but we still with the motherfucker.
I'm sick of that shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to hear about what I did last 2020.
I think they need to talk about it and stop arguing about it and then get by. Then get right then.
Well,
If motherfucker never forgive and motherfucker never forget. They just will appreciate the opportunity to still be there. To work out things and see
That's
when it
true.
grows
That's
into
how
a
I feel.
motherfucking goddamn
That's
you
how I
know,
feel.
if you think about certain shit.
Each day we appreciate the fact that we've been together.
What you appreciate, you sit there, cause sometimes you sit there and think about like, well, I can, you know, cause I ain't gonna even lie, I'm older than goddamn Methuselah a little bit, and sometimes you sit back and think about, you know, the little rap song, cause they be goddamn getting their twerk on. Motherfucker had a dream, but that shit at the end of the goddamn day, they just like a turd in the goddamn top, so everybody gonna flush it.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna go nowhere. But a lot of folks had, you know, if they differentiate the difference between reality and Hollywood reality, rich nigga or fake nigga.
We
shit.
talking about that illusion.
Yeah.
People create illusions for
Motherfuckers do
you.
that shit, but life is fucked up. But older people, I can't speak on the older people because I remember them young. You feel what I'm saying? So that's fucked up. I know they done grown. I know they got children. I know they need to be respected. But you still had this fucking thought in the back of one of them damn things, one of them parts of your brain. And you
Hey
think about
Felicia, how are
Hey,
you? I'm sorry.
Hey,
I see you every week, honey. You know I love you. Thank you for supporting me. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. This is my goddamn shit. If I want to thank my goddamn friend, I can thank my friend for being up in here. I love her.
Why you assuming
I would
somebody
love to
that
get
way
married.
on your
Hold on, let's listen to Trina. Trina Jones says, I would love to be married, but I see so many married couples cheating these days. It's very discouraging. They don't respect each other. There's no loyalty, no faithfulness. I just don't understand. Well, I'm going to actually expound on that a little bit for you, Trina. Have me and my old man been through things? Yes. Okay? But it's not about that. I hope, and I can't speak on him because he's not here, but I hope he's not holding that married. Like, I'm going to be honest, when a person loves you, a person cares for you, don't give up hope on marriage. Because if a person loves you and they truly want to be with you, no matter what they have done, and a lot of people don't want to admit they've been cheated on, or they don't want to admit that this has happened in their relationship, but you know people that you probably respect in your own community that's probably been together 40, 50 years. I promise to God, they have stories to tell from their younger days of them cheating or going through something, or different women involved or different men. Do not hold that, honey, to the reason why you don't want to be married. I know you want to be married. I want to be married. And I would only say you have to find somebody that, like I always say, to build with. Somebody that's going to love you no matter what. I am not perfect by far. None of us are. Do you understand? None of us are. But don't say to yourself, oh, I want to be married, but I don't want to be married because people be cheating and this, that, and the third. Who can you deal with? That's who you need to be with. The person that, if his ass cheat, I'm going to be there. If his ass go to jail, I'm going to be there. If his ass lose his job, I'm going to fucking be there. That's the person that you want to marry. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody thinks. Every relationship has problems. Every relationship has been through something. And to be honest, the ones that's been together 40, 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, whatever you've seen them in that relationship, they have went through hell and fire to keep that relationship together. Nobody's perfect. Okay? So don't give up on love. Don't give up on marriage. Don't give up on hoping that your relationship is good. It's about somebody that you can actually deal with and go through life with.
I thought you would give up on the man and go to jail.
I ain't gonna give up on his ass. I said I'll still be there when they let his ass out, but that don't mean I'm gonna be faithful. Not Trina don't.
Oh, so you gonna do the barnyard yarn on him? You gonna do the barnyard yarn?
I'm telling you about me.
Oh Lord, I would love it everything you said until you get crawl that threshold. That hurt my feelings again.
I'm
You
talking
be throwing
about.
them little things to make it
First of
seem
all, I'm talking
right.
about Trina and what she just said. I'm not married, baby. Okay, I'm not married. But I don't give up on marriage or the thought of marriage because of the shit that I've been through or the shit that I've seen others go through. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is you have to find somebody.
If it's safe to say, if you married, the things that I expected out of a woman, I should get it then? That what you saying? If you married to a woman, I should expect her not to give away my sloppy toppy if I go to jail. That what you mean? So I can understand that now.
Right.
Okay, well, fuck it. You ain't, hey, I changed my view. I changed my view. If you ain't married, you don't deserve for her to stop wearing Victoria thongs. You don't deserve it unless you're married, if you go to jail. So I will agree. I ain't gonna agree to disagree. I will agree. But now I understand what you say. If you married, But you can't get married because it go through struggles. A nigga have a feel. If I went to jail for a week out there, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. If I go married, you go goddamn twerk. You know,
Listen
anyway.
to me. I'm gonna
Nigga have
say
a
this.
feel.
I'm gonna say this.
Men in
to-
black, damn
To
it.
what we're talking about, as far as the marriage thing.
But I want to get back to her because she might need that.
If
But
I
I'm just telling you, I
decide to
ain't-
marry my old
If
man,
you decide.
it has nothing to do with
You
his,
gonna marry your man?
hold on. It has nothing to do with his finances. It has nothing to do with his sex. It has nothing to do with his job. It has nothing to do with his homeboys and the people that he hang around. It has nothing to do with none of that. You know what it's about? Me and him. And that's building. And if you don't have that to lean on, you have nothing. I don't give a fuck if he hang out with SpongeBob. I ain't judging my man on no damn SpongeBob. Do you hear me? I'm judging him about what we're building together and what we're trying to get in life. Like I told y'all before, I'm trying to reach the motherfucking finish line. And if you find somebody that you can build with and try to become something with and try to reach the finish line with, that's all it is. Did I say me and my old man gonna get married tomorrow? Hell no. I'm gonna be real. I ain't even ready for no fuck shit like that. You understand me? But at the end of the day, we're still pushing towards that. Okay? And nobody knows the second that we're gonna do that. Nobody, you know, I'm not, you know, this is homeboy or whatever, and he probably wanted to happen last year or 2 years ago. If we was gonna be
Don't
real
tell that
about it.
damn lie. Don't tell that goddamn lie.
Well, I don't know
Don't
when.
tell that
but I'm
lie
just
on me.
saying.
Don't tell that lie. Don't tell that lie.
Damn, you being mean.
I'm not
You
being
don't want me
mean.
to marry your homeboy?
That ain't got to do with it. You put the blessings on me. You can have them blessings back. I'm not gonna do. I feel.
Okay,
like,
he feel like we go through a lot, y'all.
no, I feel like y'all perfect.
We are
I
crazy
feel like they
together.
perfect.
We
I
are
do.
crazy together. That's what he
I
did.
feel like they perfect, but
And we
I ain't-
crazy together.
You know, I
And
just.
sometimes you just find your niche. You find the person that you hate no matter what. Listen to me, y'all. I don't know why my old man ain't left me a long time ago. I am
Honey
hell.
love. And
I am hell, honey.
she's one of the individuals I was
I
speaking
don't want that
of.
man with me.
Because I don't know if, who has the
Okay.
genitals or not.
Our friend Marcus said, don't nobody have time for the hidden agendas.
I go for that then.
So what you want to say to that? You want
I
to talk
know.
to Marcus? Because that's a man.
Maul get the viewer. So, you know, get the people what they want. I understand. Maul, tell me what you would want to hear. Because this right here, my A Boone, little coon here. This my A Boone. I want to hear what he got to say. What he want to hear about individuals, relationship, women, or men. If he have any input now.
Until
But me-
Poobie actually, and we call him Poobie, but his name Marcus. But anyway, before he say what he got to say, I got also something to say to my homegirls, my women. You know, I know we all go through stuff. We've all had life struggles, even men. So I'm not just gonna put us out as the women, but you know, I can only speak for the women. I can't speak for the men. That's why I have Philip Hill.
Sound
I
like
want
they
y'all-
super good.
I just want y'all to know that we are not the victims. I know we have all, you know, it's been women that has been abused. It has been women that's been in domestic violence. It's been women that has been raped.
Look,
It's
read
been-
that. That was interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna read it in 1 second. I want y'all to know that the victim part of our lives is built for us to either strengthen ourselves or be weak. We don't have time to be weak. Okay, the victim card, put it on a shelf, leave that motherfucker
I don't
there.
agree.
Okay, and we can talk about what you agree on and what you disagree
I
on.
don't agree.
All life pains and struggles are meant to make you, not break you. Okay,
Who wrote that book?
everything, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real, I don't
Let's
know.
get it now.
But I have heard that saying over and over again, and it literally took me almost 40 years to understand that, Keisha, your life struggles is not for you to be the victim in life. It's only for you to push through and strengthen you. If anybody can relate to what I'm saying is, you've been through hardships. I have been homeless, y'all, and Philip will vouch for that. But because of that, I know where I'm never gonna go no more. I would never allow myself to ever get back that low in life. You understand? So either you're gonna play the victim your whole life and just let shit go, or either you're gonna allow those moments to strengthen you and make you a better person.
I agree
And
with that.
I'm asking you all to stop playing the victim, no matter what it is. You are no longer the victim. If he left you, so fucking what? If your family disowned you, so fucking what? If you lost your job, so fucking what? Listen to me. You are not the fucking victim. Get your mind in order. Put that shit on a shelf somewhere. We'll come back to that later. But right now, we got things to do. It is 2021, and we don't know what next year gonna bring. Lord knows this year was hell. 2019 was hell. 2020 was hell. We need to move forward, you guys. Like I said, I always have a positive and uplifting thing for everybody, men and women. And I need y'all to understand that victim shit is no more. We are not victim to nothing. Move forward. Don't allow those things to hold you captive in your life so you won't win. We all trying to win in this game, okay? And it has nothing to do with money. It's about peace within self. I want everybody to have peace within self. I know I talk about money a lot, I talk about finances a lot. That's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this issue. Quit being a victim. Move forward, okay? Let's all win. If it's a peace of mind to know that you went to sleep, you ain't thought about that shit no more. That's what we're gonna do, okay? And we're gonna get to what Karen said. I truly do apologize. Let's go back to what my cousin Karen said. She said, someone that can depend on and support you in your good and bad. Someone that can grow spiritually with you as well. What is what your needs are. Okay, she says it helps to building you and bring you and not bring you down. It's a lot to consider. It's not easy, but it's worth it if you love someone. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, that sounded good. Read that loud. I always know.
He made me sick, y'all. I can't stand this nigga. You hear me?
I'm just saying though, that right there was nice. I like how she said it, but. And I reading it, I was trying to get some sense of it because you blame it on alcohol, but we're gonna get it together now. But
I ain't do be mad alcohol, y'all.
It's a spiritual, right? You know, if a person is in that place, you know, you got to search for somebody who in that place with you. You know, but you can't see on that level now. That'd be so. I done heard, I somewhat witnessed. You know, I done been through witnessing a lot of stuff, but. Some people want to force shit on people, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that right there, see, and then, you know, relationships don't never work when you try to introduce somebody to something that they're not willing to submit to or be open to, so you know, that's a no-win situation. Then you turn into your own enemy, you know, everything that everybody should know what she said meant to lie, and it is what it is, but when it boils down to it, you have to just be in your own circle and be fishing in that goddamn lake for that goddamn type of fish. That's all I can say.
We ain't gonna talk about fish because you know how I feel about fish. I'm a rare breed, baby.
Oh,
you hear me?
I heard you say that the other day. I heard you not even speak on it, and I was proud of you because I didn't believe you anyway.
Yeah, I know I don't speak on
I
that,
didn't
y'all. I
believe you
feel like
anyway.
I'm a rare breed, honey. It's hard to find me. It's hard to find my type of chick, honey.
You know what they
I
say,
ain't boasting or bragging, but I'm built tough for some of this shit. You understand me? People don't even understand how the hell you keep going through it.
I'll tell you.
No, fuck that. I ain't no goddamn Chevy. I'm a fucking Ford tough built woman. Do you understand me?
How about a Tesla?
And the reason being is because I stand strong to what I believe in. I don't need nobody to think for me. And I need you women, I need you men to understand that you need a fuck soul to think for you. Do it as you see fit to help you grow in life. Do you understand me? Some of this shit I just bypass. My man don't even have no understanding. Do you understand me? But I have a strong mama by the blessings of God and a strong
See,
father.
that's what I'm tired of hearing. She got a great upcoming, and really everybody had a great upcoming. You know, I see. I'm telling what you saying. It sounds so good. If I was Prince of Bel-Air and my uncle was named
I ain't no motherfucking Fresh Prince. I
think you made a bad choice. Some people be faced with choices. You feel me? I got a homeboy that chose the street and had both parents.
I know that. We talked about that.
You hear me? And I didn't understand, but due to the environment,
people he was turning around and the people that he seen every day.
No, just what we stay at. And sometimes you forced.
Deep in it.
Sometimes you forced. If you ain't around,
you ain't forced in that. Everybody have choices. Don't let him bullshit y'all with that. Everybody have choices. Do you understand me?
You have goddamn choice, but sometimes
the
good choice can be the bad
choice. But I also
choice.
have some choices to do wrong. And sometimes, y'all know what it is. We're going to talk real. This is called Let's Talk About It. Sometimes you knew what was right and you knew what was wrong. You chose to do wrong.
What a young man say?
What you talking about?
What a
He
young man
chose to do what he wanted to do.
I'm trying to young man say. The young man.
Karen said
Big
she
30.
agree.
Big 30 said. Big 30 said.
Karen said she agree with you, Philip.
Why not? Why not agree with mama gonna keep it real?
Oh, so you say I agree with the real?
No, you keeping it real, but see, what I'm telling you, let me tell you something. Everybody want to be right. And do it, people. Oh, my bad, I'm going to stop it.
Are you sure?
One thing what you have to keep in mind, that when you communicate, it's great. It's the most important thing in the world. But people want to listen to rebuttal. They don't want to listen to comprehend.
Right.
You feel me? If people change that side and reverse it, then everything in the world will be cool. That would a masculine woman fuck up it. That would come in and draw a conflict because don't nobody want to sit back and hear they wrong. They'll ask for it. They'll ask for it. It's men's too, vice versa. Don't nobody want to have. We'll ask for, hey, do they look right? But you know you fat. And then you'll say, oh, baby, it's all right. Then he'll look a certain way, and then you, I should wait. Well, why you even ask a dumbass question? Why even ask a fucked up ass question and then get mad and put, like you saying, playing victim again? That's a motherfucker, a degree of it. You playing victim.
I want to tell my viewers, be happy with yourself, honey. You have to love yourself, honey, because I look good.
Everybody loving
I'm over
yourself.
200 pounds.
Everybody needs to stop worrying about what everybody else saying. It ain't about loving yourself.
Ain't nobody tell me a fuck
I'm
about
gonna
it.
reward you, baby.
And that's how I need my crew to be. I don't know. I'm going to give y'all a name this week. I think I'm going to name my people this week.
What
y'all.
people? Name for what?
My viewers, honey, because I need them to understand we
I
ain't shit together.
I would go while you were being fucking fans. I was gonna give out cash out today on your show. Just cause you were fucking showing out. I ain't got no money. I was gonna give out and whatever you thought, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Philip was giving out some money, y'all.
I
Don't
was.
be like that.
I was.
You
I
still
was.
gonna
I'm just telling you, you just being so mean to me. That made me want to get another tissue.
I'm so sick of him cutting the
That
food.
made me want to get
Y'all Philip be cutting the food,
But
y'all.
anyway,
I'm
it's
so
beside
sick
the
of
point.
it.
I was.
Communication is key, Philip. That's
I
the
was.
truth.
I know it. I'm talking about, but everybody want to communicate, but everybody want to be a center of attention. If you want to do that right now, just study the 48 laws of power and know how to get it. Don't stop pretending.
He's so heavy on that, y'all. I want you to repeat that again.
No.
It's called.
I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting it. It was just a conversation. I ain't getting paid. What? We might get paid for that. I ain't gonna throw it out there.
We ain't getting paid for it.
You gonna throw it out there for free, baby? Throw it out there. I should have got there, had the can of this little thing in. We gonna get on free promotion, baby.
I'm so sick of you. Y'all, what we gonna do with Philip?
No, we gonna do that. What we gonna do is get some feedback, right? I know it's a bunch of individuals that would do bullshit. See, that ain't.
I don't know who this is. Keep calling this little
It ain't that. No. See, they would have cared for too. I was trying to see what is the individual that wanted to chime in because I respect somebody, but I don't know. I don't know who it is because you just so.
Thank you,
so
Felicia.
Hello.
Felicia said if I put my cash up out here and everybody send me at least $1, I can get my wine every week. Thank you, Felicia. I'm gonna do that. I promise that. And you better be the first one to send me $1 because I know you got it, honey. I know you banking over there. I love you. No, but I don't ask for no contribute. And I wanted to speak on that.
Who don't know?
Oh, I asked this nigga.
Who?
I make them all take care of me. Don't think I'm hanging around.
Well, I do that, but if they help, I can do that.
But what kind of phone is that? See, I want to know. Look at this little thing, y'all.
No, we is not. This motherfucker talk shit about my little old thing. And now the thing is a center of attention. Don't do me like that. Give back. Give back, cause my baby crying.
It's an LB star.
Give
And
back,
it's so little, y'all. It's
Give back,
literally
please,
like, I wish I had a lighter to show y'all. Look what Philip got, y'all.
That hurt my
Don't get me
feelings.
wrong. He got iPhones and other phones. He got 4, 5. He's a
No, I don't. I'm a little bitty dude. I'm a little bitty dude. I showed you. I'm a little bitty dude.
about you good.
No.
Philip
Why?
is
Like I
actually
said, it won't be
a
real.
Listen to me.
It don't be real. Cause we go back and forth and
He's
stuff.
actually a businessman, y'all.
No,
he
I ain't.
owns his own
I'm being and trying to be a
business.
man.
He is literally going to school to become more. He is great.
Don't bring up
This
Hayden. I see
man
you trying to throw that in there. Don't bring up Hayden texting now. Tom P. Hayden. Don't bring up that. I go to school.
But
Don't
he
bring that up. Don't
Okay,
bring that up.
yeah.
Girl, don't do that.
But
Cause
Phil is a
stalking.
businessman.
They be out
guys.
stalking
You
and
want
stuff.
some money,
I'm just saying.
honey?
Hold up.
He-
They might be my agent. They might be my agent.
It might be
I've
your
been
agent.
looking for a nigga called me from Las Vegas. I've been looking for that nigga.
He's serious.
Hello?
He playing games, but he
Hello?
really is.
Hey.
It is a midi Obama phone, Theo. That's where I'm at with the shit.
Uh,
You gonna add me something, Felicia? Okay, I'm ready now.
What
I'm
you
gonna
think,
put my
babe?
cash up down there. Hey, Mister, go ahead and put my cash
For
up.
real?
Let me see what y'all
to 10.
It's the shirt
What you
for
think?
you. It's the shirt for you.
No.
Why he keep answering his phone during our live, y'all? What else did I have to talk to you guys
I'm
about?
gonna get back with you, man, because she.
I don't know why he got people calling him during our live.
I ain't got nobody calling me.
answering.
Hey, I'm talking about she.
Why are you
She
answering?
doing too much. She doing too much.
I don't get why he answering y'all.
I thought you were talking.
That's upset me. I'm
gonna
cutting
get
him
on
out
the phone 'cause I'm
after
gonna
the
get kicked out
show.
I'm gonna get kicked out the show. I'm calling back. I'm calling.
I'm gonna cuss his ass out. A jail phone. That's exactly what we said it was.
Who? I didn't have that in one of these in jail. I'm mad. I'm suing. I wanted one in. If you talking about a jail phone,
My
Why
homegirl
the
says
fuck?
it's a jail phone.
I can't beat you like that. Don't do me.
He keep putting it up to his ear.
No, I
Give
didn't
me
mean
this
to.
thing.
It was lit up. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, I was throwing it out there because you talking about a jail phone. Where'd that come from?
How is he
somebody
answering his
said-
phone on set? How? I don't get this, y'all.
I ain't know it was getting along.
I'm not even sure at this point if I should have put him on because he's just doing too much.
Somebody said, cuss me out.
Okay. Philip, get it right, they said. Please. You can't answer your phone on set.
I didn't know.
He said he didn't know.
I'm gonna get it right.
Listen, y'all. No, y'all know I used to give y'all a bunch of the tea and how I feel and this, that, and that. I've had Philip online. And I hope that he has really opened up and told y'all how he feel. I can't even deal with him. I thank God I ain't paying his fucking ass. Because if I was paying him, he would have been fired.
Ain't nobody
He
gonna pay
got
me.
shit.
Ain't nobody gonna pay me. I'm talking
It's too
about,
much.
do they require money? I didn't even know that. It's in the
I ain't
contract.
giving you
It's
shit.
in the contract.
I ain't giving you shit because how you acting today.
It ain't about no. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. I'm.
Could you? Okay, before we go,
Y'all
y'all.
be thinking.
I don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I feel like I ain't talking to my people enough. I love y'all. You hear
I'm
me?
talking about. Do y'all got something to do on Saturday? You got
Listen.
something to do?
Oh, my sister-in-law's online.
Hey, sister-in-law, have I met y'all? Oh, the man might be looking. Your man, no. Hey, sister-in-law, cousin too. Hey, but you know.
I love you, Jen.
Really?
And Trina. I know, he's hilarious.
Trina. Oh, okay. Okay. And stuff.
Anyway, long story short, y'all, I had so much. I thought Philip was going to go deep in on y'all.
I was gonna go in.
And
I'm gonna
this
tell you
is
why I
what
didn't
we
go.
gonna-
I'm gonna tell you why.
We're
I'm
going to
tell you
talk
why.
about this
I'm
before
tell you why I
we
don't go in though. I'm tell you why I didn't go in.
Because you're trying to say if they feel
No. See, I got to say. See, every day I told you I've been thinking. I've been growing up. I've been thinking about certain things. You know, I can tell you about the old me. I can tell you about mine because I deal with the Bible and stuff, and I can base off why men do certain things
Oh,
to be
Trina
justified.
said, what's my cash out? Wait, when we talking about the money, honey, you know I'll be with it. It is actually Shalon, and I'm going to put it up there for you guys. Oh, man, I feel some kind of way. Y'all trying to give me money. Ugh, I'm hating money from niggas.
Hey. They act like they
But
got
listen,
damn nigga. Do the
it
Stephen
is,
Wonder on them.
It is
What the hell is
Shalon
song?
35.
Shalom.
Just S-H-A, money symbol, S-H-A-L-O-N-D 35. That's what it is.
Who put that out there? They swim. Wham, bang.
Oh, my
bang,
daughter.
bang.
My daughter
She done
actually
stole
put
it
it
out
up there
there.
for
Look
y'all.
at it, money.
I love you guys. Yeah, give me some more wine. Y'all see how him did it fucking around with Philip.
Hold on, I don't even think
I
about it.
normally don't
I
even
see
give
you.
me my
I
cup.
see you say you. I don't even know if you're drinking that because I heard you say something about that on the last little thing.
Listen, because I normally never
Don't
drink
you?
my
I don't
drink,
know.
but
I don't
today
drink
you got
with
me
you. I ain't got
to
nothing to do
drink
with it.
my
I ain't got
drink.
nothing to do with it. She might be lying. I don't know.
Shut
She
up.
might be goddamn
No,
lying. I
seriously,
don't
you
know.
guys,
I'm
I
just
had
saying.
so much, like I
I'm
said,
talking about them
that
little
I
friend. My little bartender really didn't like
She
me.
got you together.
Yeah, but she didn't like me. My
Don't
bartender.
do my bartender.
Tell
She
her
got
I'm
you
gonna
together.
I tell them to smile when she do.
She ain't got to fucking smile. She don't get paid for that shit.
I'm just being. Why you being so?
I'm being offensive.
I'm talking about you
because
being one of them women I'm
accept
talking
the
about
fact.
right now. You being one of those women right now.
Okay,
I didn't
Philip
think that
got
was
the
even
money,
worth all
honey. He
that.
should have provided the drinks. I'm with you, Val, because he got the money, honey. He got that money, honey. I'm just
Well,
telling
first
y'all.
of all, I had to drive.
Drive.
Ain't like I went to Los Angeles and then.
But damn though,
You
traffic.
did have
It
to
was a
drive.
wreck on the bridge. I didn't
Was
tell you
it a
that.
wreck?
I would show you the footage. It was a wreck.
You
on the
recorded
bridge.
it?
I would have. I did, but I ain't gonna even
You
get off of
always doing some old slick ass
Yeah, but somebody
shit.
had a wreck, and that was his stuff, and I would have did a lot of stuff, but I didn't know I was obligated. How about that one?
No, he wasn't.
Because I thought I asked for some gentleman jack.
He wanted some gentleman jack.
I sure
don't know
did.
nothing about that.
I know you didn't know.
nothing
All
about
you
that.
had to do was goddamn
Oh, let me
show us
say
at the
this.
liquor store and ask about it. You
Let
might
me
get
say
fired.
this, y'all.
How about that? How you put folks
Actually-
to effort?
Can I finish?
Talk to him while I listen to you. Talk to him.
This is not even about you. You don't know these people. But I actually went to a really, really, really well-known lady's funeral today. And it was at, oh my God, Felicia done sent me some coins, honey. You know I love them.
Ching, ching! Come on, keep it coming. Get what? I
anyway,
go to the club anyway tonight. Send that little thing on over here. Cause we like to drink. Cause Gentleman Jack would be next time if she ain't.
Let me finish. You make
I'm gonna let you finish. Cause they what? $10 get you. What about the Gentleman Jack on it? But go ahead, don't worry about it.
I'm not staying on Gentleman
You
Jack.
ain't-
I'm afford your Gentleman
Well,
Jack.
you done.
That's my me because I be
Oh,
broke
about you.
sometimes. Okay, so anyway. No, seriously, I want to give a shout out to the family. My condolences for the family of Miss Bette
COVID-19 free.
Wofford. I actually went to her funeral today, and that was a great eulogy. It was a great service, and of course, our community only knows. I know a bunch of y'all don't know who I'm talking about, but I just want to say to the family.
You don't want to buy your head for about a minute for?
I want to say she was an awesome woman, and I thank God for her. I thank God that I got a chance to know her, even though I wasn't her granddaughter, her cousin, or her, her daughter, or nothing like that. I know she was a great woman, so I really enjoyed that funeral.
Faucet flying.
My faucet flying. Okay, we're gonna flip that.
But y'all, I ain't want to
no,
interrupt that, but that was
seriously.
sad.
I did attend that funeral today, and I love the whole family. I know I don't know everybody in that family. It's certain ones in that family, but truly indeed, that was a great funeral, and I thank God that in the midst of a good woman, she has had so many grandchildren and nieces, nephews, children. Great family, you guys. And I just want to say that. Really, Felicia, awesome woman. So anyway, Philip, I don't want to actually get off this live because I love y'all. Do y'all feel, now tell me y'all my people, do y'all feel like I really talk to y'all the way I normally talk to y'all? Philip just took over my damn show.
I didn't take over.
He took over my fucking show.
Please.
Anyway.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Miss Bette was very caring.
Hey, can I say, bye, Fawcett? Anyway.
No, seriously. I know I normally talk to y'all. Oh, another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to let y'all go. I promise to God, I'm going to let y'all go because me and Philip been back and forth. We'll be doing this shit 2, 3, 4, 5 hours if y'all sit here and let us. I want to talk about my weight loss stuff. Yo, I don't be doing right, okay? But for the ones that do want to purchase the Keisha K or Slimming Tea, and I put myself in the challenge and nobody else put me in the challenge. I feel like, dang, when I be on this live, y'all see my big old stomach and I want to get rid of it. So anyway, I didn't do right. Felicia, girl, I ain't do right. Why ain't do right, girl? I ain't gonna do right. But anyway, I am this week. This week I have time. I'm gonna do right. But anyway, honey, I ain't gonna smoke no motherfucking crack. You ain't gonna pay me to smoke no fucking crack. Why you talking crazy? Anyway, seriously, y'all, that tea is the fucking bomb. Keisha Coyor, I don't know what she put in it, honey. I don't know what she put in it, honey, but that's some serious stuff, honey. Literally, you can't even leave the house. And if you leave the house, you're a fool if you take it. That is some serious stuff. So really, I was so busy this weekend. I had so much going on with my son having to go to the doctor and me having to do this and me having to do so much running for my parents and stuff like that that I didn't have time to really take it like I'm supposed to every day. But I will say this. That shit is the bomb. And anybody that want it, go out and get it. Then I'm going to update y'all actually this weekend. No, not this weekend. This week, I'm going to update y'all on how I'm doing with it. Because, honey, baby, I had a pair of pants that I couldn't fit. But guess what? Yesterday, I put the bitches on. I'm just going to say that. Honey. If you want to, go get it. Anyway, back on to you, Philip. Oh, my God. Trina sent me some money. Thank you. I love you. Like I said, it's a bunch of people I want to give a shout out to. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for listening to me and Philip. I know we be going back and forth. I told y'all how we do. Actually, yeah, what was it? It was a live.
Back, forth, and forth.
Back, forth, and forth. I love that song. But anyway, he tried to chime in on a previous recording. I told y'all I was going to have him on my show. So that's why I brought him on. Philip, it's some stuff new adventures for you that's coming out. Do you want to tell the people? Because I don't want you to get here and they not know how to...
I don't know if it's
Thank you, Trina. I did get that.
I don't know if it's even worth it. I was coming out with a new little comedy thing, trying to try something new, you know.
Tell the people what it's called.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I?
Girl, you be checking my ass. You see the shit?
But anyway, I was gonna come out with some little old stuff that was worth watching. I guess I can get a little feedback in there. It'll be some positive/negative comments, and I'm gonna flow from that.
Tell the people what it's called.
I'm not gonna tell them nothing right now.
I'm gonna tell them.
I'm not gonna tell
I
them.
ain't gonna have my goddamn people waiting. His new podcast. Actually, it's different from mine. It's actually shows and different things.
Show enough.
That he has. His is great. It's called Do You Feel Me? His name is Philip Mack. If y'all didn't see it on his...
See how she gets over here with...
It's called Can You Feel Me, you guys? His name is Philip Mack on Facebook. So look him up, y'all, if y'all ever want to look at him.
I'm gonna have something jumping in a minute.
Oh, Felicia, you say you never really get to watch it tonight, but I'm glad that you're here, girl. I don't know how long I have kept y'all. Me and Philip, like I said, we would have kept y'all probably 3-4 freaking hours because we go back and forth. And I promise y'all, the stuff ain't over. He here with me at my house, and I can only imagine it probably 1 o'clock in the morning for this nigga to go home. Y'all pray him up at my house. We got some real prayer warriors. Pray him up out of here. No, I actually love Philip, y'all.
I love her, and I hope y'all support her. You know what I'm saying? I just came down here because I thought I had some things to say, but sometimes you change stuff and stuff come up and you
Well,
grow
don't
up.
feel bad. You can always come back.
I don't know, but I'm going to come back. Now, if y'all want to hear from the street version, that'll be different and folks will be upset, but I done changed and I got old. I can't give that. They asked for it. I ain't know what Steve wanted to get it.
I'm so sick of you. Y'all, I'm sick of him. Again, like I stated before, that I wanted to tell y'all that I love y'all. I thank you guys for the support. I thank you all for tuning in. Again, this is Philip Mack, you guys, if you don't know. He's a great friend of mine. He's awesome. I can't help but to call you Philip Mack because I'm so used to it. But anyway, Phil
Mack. The police
Mack.
ain't looking for me no more.
Shut up. Okay, Phil Mack. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. If there's any questions that you have for me after this show, anything else that you want to expound on, you guys, again, I thank you for all tuning in. Yeah, he got his scratch off for me, y'all. I hope it paid me a lot. You hear me out? It paid me a lot because get the scratching away, honey.
And then if it hit you, y'all will share it.
He loves to see. I love you guys. Thank you all again for tuning in. This is Let's Talk About It with Keisha and Phil Mack tonight. Thank you again for joining me. I love you.
I appreciate y'all for sitting here.
Okay.